Hello everyone and welcome to Ketech Solutions, and today I will show you how you can host your online courses, mentorship or membership for free. A lot of people tend to want to sell online courses, ebooks or whatever, but they find it difficult to get an affordable hosting service that they can use to sell their stuffs online, such as online courses, ebooks and digital products. So today I'm going to show you how you can achieve that using a Google Drive. So first of all, you have to understand that Google Drive is a free cloud-based digital service. It's a free cloud-based service that allows users or customers to store and share files online. So I believe most of us are familiar with Google Drive, but there are so many things that you can do with Google Drive to take your business to the next level. For example, now most people understand that, oh, I can use Google Drive to store my documents and I can use it to save my files, my photos, my everything, so that in case if I lost my device, I can restore back my documents and other files. Yeah, that is for sure. That is one of the most important purpose of Google Drive. But you can as well use it to host your online courses, and it's not going to cost you a dime. So first of all, if you don't have a Google Drive, you can go to Play Store. Once you go to Play Store, search for Google Drive, or you can just search for Drive. Once you search for Drive, this is the app, as you can see. So simply download it. Because I have the app already, all I need to do is to update my app. Maybe there is some update from the Google services. So after installing your Google Drive properly, make sure that you have signed into your Gmail account on your mobile phone. Once you do that, you can click on the Google Drive. You can click on the Google Drive to open it, and then make sure that you are using the right email that you want to use. So this is my Google Drive for Ketech Solutions, and as you can see, I have only one file here at the home page, and I can go to shared. If there is any file that has been shared by someone with me, it will appear here, and I can see my files. For example, if I have created some folders where I kept or I backed up some documents or files, pictures, videos, I will see them here. And if you want to create a folder that you can house a particular material or you can store a particular files, then you can click on this plus icon at the down right hand side here. So once you click on plus icon, you can see different kinds of icons. You can see a folder, which means you can tap on folder to create a new folder. You can click on upload to upload a new file, video, picture, or anything. Then you can scan as well. You can scan a particular document using maybe you can scan a particular barcode, maybe to download a document or some other things. You can create as well a Google Docs, Google Sheets, which is an Excel file, and then you can create a Google Slides, which is just a presentation slide. So what matters to you now is the first two icons. Either you want to store a particular file, or you want to create a folder that you can use to store as many files as you want. So if you want to create a folder, you simply click on folder, okay? And if you want to, the next thing that you should do is to give your folder a title. So let's say this is my online course. Maybe I want to sell an online course, okay? My online course. So this is my folder now. As you can see, it has been created. So after creating your file, you can open the file or the folder, then you can see that this folder is empty. Okay, you can now click on the plus icon again to upload either a file or create a subfolder. You can create a subfolder inside your folder, main folder. So I don't want to create a subfolder here. I want to upload a file. Okay. So suppose this is a training that I want to make. Perhaps maybe I want to teach somebody. I want to teach how to make a social media post, like graphics design. So maybe I have a video on how to do that. I can go and get my video. Let me get a short video. Other albums. Okay, I can go and get my short video and then upload it. Let's say I want to use this video. So it will show you that the file is being uploaded but is waiting for Wi-Fi. You can scroll off to check, to click on resume here, because you the file is asking, the Google Drive is asking you whether if you want to use your mobile data or you are to wait for Wi-Fi. So once you click on resume, it will continue to upload. As you can see now, the video is being uploaded. You can upload video, you can upload audio, you can upload documents, you can upload pictures. Any file format is acceptable to be stored on Google Drive. So now my video is uploaded properly. Okay, and if I go back, this is my folder, my online course. So suppose this is the only course I want to sell now. Okay, how do I now sell it? It's already on Google Drive, and everybody can see it, can access it, provided that I shared it with someone I want to share with. So now if you want to share the whole folder, you click on these three dotted lines beside the folder. You can see my online course. There are three dotted lines beside the online course, so you click on that folder. Then once you click, the first icon that you can see there is share. So it's not that you are going to share directly, but you can see manage access. So you have to change the sharing option first, the sharing privacy. How do you want to share your file? Do you want to share it as a downloadable material, or do you want to share it as view only material? When you share your file as downloadable material, somebody can download it once he has access to the link, reaching out to the storage. But if you eventually share it as view only, the person can only watch if it is a video, or can only read if it is a document, or can only listen if it is an audio file, but cannot download and cannot copy, cannot even screenshot. So now if you want to change the access, you click on manage access. Okay, once you are there, you can see that this is the owner of the file, KTech Solutions. So these are the access for now. The access is restricted. That means only people added can open with the link. If I added anybody's email, I share it with anybody, it is only that person that can have access to this file. And if I want to do so, I can click on this plus icon with a human icon here. So I can add someone's email and then I can share. But I don't want to do that now. I want to change the access permission. So I can click on change below the restriction. You can see they said restricted, only people added can open. So I can click on this arrow facing my side. Then I can click on anyone with the link. So as you can see, it's updated. So I still have another thing to do. Anybody that has access to the link to this file can access this file. But how do I want the person to access the file? Do I want the person to access the file as a viewer, or as a commenter, or as an editor? If you are selling an online course, for example, you should actually make your file accessible as a viewer. So anybody that has link to the file can view the link, can view the files, can watch the videos, can do whatever you want to do with them, but he cannot download and he cannot share. If you click on editor, maybe you select editor and you share the file, anybody with the link can edit your file, can change the permission, can share with other people, can do whatever you can do with their file. That person too can do it. So the option you are going to use here is viewer, particularly if you want the person to only view your materials, maybe to read an ebook and you don't want it to be downloadable, or maybe you want it to be you are selling a video course and you just want the person to watch the videos online without downloading them, so you set it to view. So once you do that, you now click on go back, and that is all. So you can see now our permission has changed to anyone on the internet with the link can view. So anybody who's a link to this folder that I created, which is my online course, can view that folder and can view what is inside the folder and can watch the videos if the files are videos, can also listen to the audio if the files are audios, and then can as well read the books if the files are books. So now after that, I can go back. I've changed the permission. The next thing that you should do now is to get the shareable link, a link that you will be sharing with anybody that you want to access your files. So you still click on these three dotted lines beside your folder, then you click on copy link. That is if you want to share the whole folder. If you want to share the whole folder, you click on copy link. Once you click on copy link, the link has been copied. You can go to anywhere you want and paste your link. It will be sent to anybody you want to send, and once that person click on that link, the link will direct him to your folder and he or she will have access to your files. So that is that. Again, if you don't want to do that, you can click on okay, so you can change the color and you can do a lot of things. You can navigate through all these icons to check what they are, but that is the basic things. That's the basic things that you should do. So now there is one more thing. Once you set up your file as a viewer only, those viewers at times have the permission to download or to screenshot your file, because if I can view something, that means I can download it. For example, now so the first thing that you should do now is go to your browser, or if you are on desktop, you should go to your desktop, because this is just the Google Drive version app. What I mean is the app that we are using. So you need to go to your browser and go to Drive. Type in drive.google.com to go to your Google Drive storage. So once you are there, make sure that you switch to the email address you are using. I'm using KTech Solutions in this case. So I should click on browser. Once I click on browser, so I'm now on my Google Drive that I want to use. So I'll advise also that you should change your browser version to desktop sites, so it will look like you are on desktop for full features of your interface. So now this is the file that I just uploaded, creating a Facebook post, which is a video file. Is an MP4 file. So now if I want to change the permission, if I want to set the permission of my Google Drive email properly, I can go to the file. The folder I created is this online course, okay, and then once I click on the folder, you can see that it is highlighted in light blue. So you can see some icons there on top. Let me use my brush. Oh, it's not here anyway. The brush may not be here. Let me use my brush. Okay, so you can see some icons here. My bad. You can see some icons here. Can you see them highlighted? So these icons, you need to click on the three dotted lines that you are seeing there. So now let's click on these three dotted lines. Sorry. So once you click on them, you can see that you have many options. You can download this folder. That is one. You can search within my online course. You can search it for any file under this folder. You can change the color of the folder. You can rename it. You can style it. You can move it to some other drive, or you can add a shortcut. You can check its location. So that is not what we're after. This is the share option. This icon here you are seeing is the share icon. So you need to click on that share icon to change the permission. Okay, once you click on it, you can see that you can share this course with anybody. If you want to share it with anybody, you can just type in their email address. That is all, and that person will get the course. So now if you don't want to share it with them directly, you can copy the link and be sending them. So now when you come down here to our permission, you can see that, look at this permission area. Look at this permission area. You can see that anyone with the link on the internet can view the link. But there is more to it. If I can view this link, it means I can download this file for now. So for you to, if you don't want your files to be downloaded, if you want them to make view only, you click on this settings icon. This is a settings icon. You click on this setting icon. So once you click on this setting, you can see that editors can change permission and share. Can you see? Editors can change permission and share. As I was saying, if you want to make your files downloadables, you can leave it like that. But if you don't want your files to be downloaded, you have to come to this browser version of your Google Drive, or you can use your desktop. But if you are using your mobile phone, I advise that you should change it to desktop site, which is right here, as you can see. You should just come down here and change it to desktop version to check this checkbox. So once you have done that, this is my desktop version of my mobile phone device. So the next thing is, if you don't want to make your file downloadable or your files downloadable, just click on your folder. Okay, once you click on your folder, you can click on this icon, share. Okay, so once you click on the icon, you can change the permission of your file. So after clicking on your share, oh my god, sorry, it's misbehaving. Let me refresh. So once you click on this share icon, you can change the direction, the permission from the settings. So now you can see, if you share this folder, my online course, as a view only, so anybody that has the link can only view the folder but cannot download the folder. And if you share the folder as with somebody as an editor, that person can edit and can change the permission and can share the file with anybody. So if you don't want, even if you want to share it with someone as an editor, if you don't want that person to change the permissions of your file sharing, or you don't want the person to edit your file to share with other people, then you can uncheck this box. Okay, but since you are not sharing your file as an editor, you are sharing it only as a viewer, then you can leave it like that. So now, coming back to the main file. So if you want to change the permission of your files to not be downloaded, you open the folder. After opening the folder, you tap on any file that you want to change the permission. Then you still click on this arrow, this sharing icon. So then once you click on it, you can see that you can share this creating Facebook post video with anyone. If you want to share with anybody, you can type in their email app under this add people and groups. So but the next thing that you should do now is to click on this setting to further change your permission. So just click on the settings. Once you click, you can see that we have two checkboxes. The first one is editors can change permissions and share. That is to say, if you share your file with somebody as an editor, that person can share your file and can change the permission of your file sharing. And if you share your files as viewers, you can see that viewers and commenters can see the option to download, print, and copy your files. So if you don't want your videos, your ebooks, or your anything to be downloaded, you can just uncheck this box. So now that you have unchecked this box, if you share your link to those materials that you just stored on your Google Drive, nobody can have access to downloading them, printing them, or copying them. That person can only view them in the sense that if there are videos, it can be watched. If there are audios, it can be listened to. If there are ebooks, it can be read, but it cannot be printed, it cannot be downloaded, and it cannot be copied. So that is how to set up your permission settings for online courses or digital products that you want to sell through Google Drive. So now you are done with your settings properly. The next thing that you are going to do is to copy your link and start sharing with whoever you want to share your links with. Maybe you will create a sales page, or you create an advert to share online that you are selling this stuff or you are selling this ebook, and anybody that wants to buy will definitely message you. You provide a modality for payments. After payment, you send the link to that individual, and that individual will have access to your file as viewer only. So that is how to share your files or how to host your courses, online courses on Google Drive. But remember, Google Drive, the free version, has only 15 gigabytes of storage. So if you want to store more courses, more documents, you may need to subscribe for a bigger storage capacity. So that is the end of this video. I hope you find it helpful, and if you enjoyed the video, do well to share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. Thank you and have a wonderful day.